See if YouTube works for more than a few minutes with the higher bitrate HEVC. That seems to be working so far. We'll see how long it holds up for. I got one more deal to do before we're done dealing. All right, so we'll do that one again. I'm not going to mess around with it because it worked last night. For some reason, it didn't work today, but whatever. So we're going to go over to the Amazon stream, get that going. And yeah, there's some good deals. Actually, like a really good deal. So this is why I'm doing this stream, partly because I only have a half an hour. maybe an hour. I can maybe get away with an hour here. Let's see. But I was perusing last night. I was perusing the Amazon Prime deal stuff, and this one is on sale. And I thought I would tell you all about it because it's a good deal. So right now we're running Ubuntu Linux on here, and what's impressive about this little computer is just how fast it is for the price point. So check this out. We're going to go in here. Let's see. Let me go to display settings here. Let's make sure I'm at 4K, which I'm not. So let's go to 4K, 200%, and check it out. This thing is so fast, and it's $135. It's crazy. Like, it shouldn't be this fast. So if we go to my YouTube channel here, is this crazy? You know, so as a desktop computer, it's spectacular. Isn't it crazy? I mean, you wouldn't know that you're using something that costs $135. It's just remarkable. And it's upgradable. So this one that you see here is running with 16 gigs of RAM. And it might be worth it to do that upgrade depending on what you're doing with it. But I'm not doing much here. We're just running Ubuntu. And it's pretty darn good. So let me get my chat thing up here so I can talk to you all. And Kevin is here from Lakeland, Florida. I hope you're staying safe there, Kevin. I was thinking about you yesterday because of all the storm issues that are on the horizon there. Looks pretty fierce already. But it's good that you stopped in here. So yeah, so right now we're in Ubuntu. And I wanted to show you something cool about this because what we're doing right now is running Linux. But I've got this thing set up in a dual boot configuration. So probably ill-advisable if I open this up, but look at that. So you can upgrade this thing. So this is the RAM. So this one's got 16 gigs of RAM. It's only one slot. I think you could get away with 32 if I'm not mistaken. And what I put in here is a little M2 SATA drive. So you have an M2 SATA slot here. You got to get one of the shorter drives for this one. And then I've got a longer NVMe in here that I have Windows installed on. So Linux runs off of this one and Windows off of that one. And I've got it dual booting right now, which I think is awesome. Hang on a second. So Alberto Ortega says, no way, seeing internals on Amazon. Yes, live. And I'm taking a big risk here because this computer is on. It's like when they take apart Data's head on Star Trek when he's still talking to people. It's pretty crazy. Chicopee Radio 2009 Halloween edition is near Connecticut, up in Chicopee, Mass, not far from me. I think I've been up that way before, for sure. So yes, if you're just tuning in, we're just taking a look at one of the Amazon deals. We reviewed this. This thing has been on the channel a lot because it has proven to be an exceptional value. So this is the GMK Tech. Which one is this? The G3, I think. I also have the other one. So this one, believe it or not, actually performs a little better than this one does, but I still like this one better because it's upgradable. So this one's got 12 gigs of RAM. I don't think you can swap out the hard drive on, maybe you can do the hard drive on this one, but nothing else. But it's a little more limited, it's smaller. Here you've got dual storage options. So we've got my Linux drive and my Windows drive on here. And it performs really well. We'll take a look at a few performance examples as we are working our way through here. Eddie's in Hartford. New England is checking in here for sure. And Ned Dredd is here. Yeah, I try to do, whenever these Amazon things happen, I know people like to see what the deals are. And there's stuff that I review that I really like. And Like this thing, I love this computer. I think this is like the best value mini PC that you can get these days. And what's so great about it is that it's cheap and it performs exceptionally well. So right now, and it's not, so this one's got a little bit more in it than the one they're selling, but the performance you'll see is the same. So this has, this one has 16 gigs of RAM and a 1 terabyte NVMe. The one that's on sale for, I think, a very good price, has 8 gigs of RAM, which is still more than adequate, and a 256 gigabyte NVMe. And this has got the N100, Intel N100 processor on board. So this one has the N97, and the N97 is a little faster than the N100 for some reason. You would think 97 is less than 100 and it would be quicker, but this one performs slightly better. But again, I think the ability to upgrade this makes more sense. Now here's the other thing. And I'm trying not to be like a pitchman here, but the computer for $135 comes with a Windows 11 Pro license too. So that price is great. You could look at getting a Raspberry Pi 5, and if you were to spec it out with the RAM, the storage, the power supply, you'll be probably spending as much as this thing. So it's pretty crazy. So what I've got here, right now I'm running Ubuntu Linux on one of the drives. And I got a question from Alberto about what it can run. I'm going to show you what it can run in a minute, game-wise. It's not going to run new stuff, but some new stuff might. There's actually a game that I want to try to see if it'll run on it. But it's great. I mean, if you poke around the internet here with it, it's great. I've had this video running in the background here, no problem. And this is 4K 60 that we're running this at right now. So, I mean, it's spectacular. So if you wanted like a cheap PC to play around with like a Linux server on, you could put Unraid on here, for example, or whatever. I mean, it's great for Docker. I've got like a Docker running on this one actually with, I think, a Plex server right now. But $135. It's a great deal. That's what I mean. I'm loath to be a pitchman, but if you were looking for a mini PC, you're not going to get better than this one for this price. So that's why I figured I'd come on real quick, because I know people were talking about it last night. Itsy Party here is asking, is it good for Plex? It is great for Plex because the Intel chip has the quick sync on board. And so this will, we actually did a video just recently where we were doing hardware HDR tone mapping on this computer, and it was not even breaking a sweat. So it's great. So Party has the B-Link S12 Pro Mini. Is it worth getting that one? Let me see what that one is. B-Link S12 Pro Mini. I just want to see what the specs are on that one. I don't think I've reviewed that one. So in looking at the S12 Mini, you've got the same processor as this one. It's the N100. So it'll be about the same as this one. So really it's a matter of price at this point. These are all from like these Chinese brands, so if something happens to it, it may be hard to get it fixed, but Adalberto wants to know, do you think it can handle ray trace rendering in Blender or Autodesk Maya? I don't think it's going to do that so well. That's pushing it. But other stuff, as you'll see, is really good on it. An excellent chef. Would these play games like Team Fortress 2 and Minecraft? And how well does Linux Mint run on these things? So right now you're looking at Ubuntu running on it, and I found Ubuntu runs fantastic. So I'm dual booting on here too. Team Fortress we can check out in a minute. We're going to reboot into Windows, and it also has 2.5 gigabit Ethernet on board too. I mean, seriously, only one Ethernet port, but it's got two HDMI outputs. So I'm mirroring coming out anyhow. But that's that. So Alberto, I would not recommend it for Maya. I don't know if you heard me say that. It wasn't great for that. So watch this. I'm going to reboot this now. So we're going to go switch this into Windows mode. So we're just going to go and restart. And I have two drives in here. It's got two slots, an M.2 SATA and an NVMe. So what we're going to do here is we're going to leave Linux and reboot into Windows. But I'll show you a couple of games on it. So this is a single NIC on this one. Yeah, just a single NIC. They do make dual NIC ones, but this one's single NIC. So it wouldn't work as a router. And Matt K got one on my original stream, loves it. Yeah, this one, it keeps coming back on the channel because it's become so useful. All right, so now I'm going to go over to the Windows thing here. So I have Ubuntu installed to put grub on, so I can just hit Windows here. And so you saw we were in Linux a minute ago. Now we're in Windows, just like that. Color Radio is here. Hello there. I've been monitoring the Hurricane Net today on 14.325. I don't know if you've been tuning in or not. I'm curious to see how that works. And I cannot pick up any of those stations here. I tried. Maybe if I point my antenna towards Boston, I could get it, but. All right, we're just booting up here. I don't know if something's gone wrong here. I hear the fan going. Is this making me look bad now? Let's see. You know, I don't need the second HDMI. Let me pull that out here. There it goes. So it was, I had it set up a different way when it was on the last time. All right, and here we are, Windows, just like that. Now I've got Windows here running. Let me see what I'm running at for. Let's take a look here. Display settings. Yep, so we're at 4K 60 right now on this one. I have to say, it does feel like Ubuntu is a little zippier on this than Windows is, but same thing. We'll go hit my YouTube channel up here. Actually, I'll even go to like the NASA website. You can see that. And you can check out my review of this to get more info. But that's it. No, I'm not moving to Boston. I'm staying put. I got too much crap here. I can't move. And Springfield, yes. Yeah, I can see the Springfield station, but I can't get a strong enough signal to lock it in. And they have a model now with Oculink, which is it gives you like direct to the bus kind of thing there. So it's good stuff. Yeah, so this will come with Windows 11 Pro already installed with a license. So it's all relatively legit from as far as I can tell. And what we'll do here, there was some discussion last night about Iron Meat and whether or not we could run that. And somebody else was curious about Team Fortress. I don't think I have Minecraft. I have a Minecraft account. But I am fairly certain Minecraft will run okay. If you want me to try the Windows one, I can do that, or I can do the Java one. So let's take a look here at Iron Meat. So this was a game that we were playing last night, and I'm just curious to see if it might run on this hardware. We'll have to see what happens. So this game is not all that intense from a processing standpoint. I might turn it down to 1080p. But let's see what happens here. And I'm not streaming in 4K today because ever since I did something the other day, like my 4K streams don't work anymore. So I'm going to come back and set everything back the way it was, and we'll figure it out. All right, so we're going to try out Iron Meat. And then Team Fortress was the other one, right? So let's see if I've never played Team Fortress, and I have it in my Steam library. So is it I'm assuming Team Fortress 2, not Team Fortress Classic. But we'll have that kind of installed in the background here as we're going. 27 gigabytes, isn't that crazy? So the other thing that you'll see here, I don't know if I'll zoom it in once it gets cooking. So I'm hooked up to my 2.5 gig network right now, although we're only downloading here at about 200 megabits per second. But let me pair the controller up here. So let's get that going. So we'll turn it into X input mode and hit the button there, and I'll put it into pairing mode. And of course it has Bluetooth, so you can do all that stuff. And I have a drive here with EMU, EmuBat, or whatever they call it, RetroBat. So we can play with that too. Let's see here, input, add device. And we got our SN30 Pro. The SN30 Pros, by the way, are on sale too. You know, last night they were selling it's no longer available now, but they had a limited offer on these for $10 off. This is the Pro 2, which is not on sale, but still a great controller. But this is on sale, and this is the, I know I'm pitching here, the SN30 Pro, and it now has Hall effect sticks. So you've got better sticks than you had before. All right, why don't we try Iron Meat here real quick and see what happens. Now I've left it at 4K, so I'm not expecting much here. The trackball, this is a Kensington trackball, and I pulled this out because it fits. I have the retro mechanical keyboard here too, just for the heck of it. So I grabbed this Kensington trackball. I don't know if it's on sale or not. Let me check and see. Let me look and see here. Prime Deal Days. Let's see if it's on sale. Kensington. Doesn't look like they've got anything on sale today from Kensington, which is surprising. Usually they're pretty good about doing this Amazon stuff. All right, so the opening sequence here seems to be working okay. And I just need to reset my controls because I changed all the controls last night. Action mapping, player 1. Gamepad. Let's go with the gamepad. So I'm just going to reset everything because I totally screwed up the controls last night. There we go. Okay. And this is not a rerun. We're playing the same game we did last night because I'm curious to see what we get for frame rate on this. Because somebody asked last night, could this play Iron Meat? If you haven't seen this game, you're going to love it. Well, because you're going to love it because if you're like me, you like retro games. So here we go. We are playing Iron Meat, a modern retro shooter, you know, like a run and gun. And guess what? It is running. I'm at 4K. It's running at 60 frames per second. I kid you not. So this game just came out, and it's running at full speed. I'm not seeing any lag here. Now, it's not a surprise because it's not a very demanding game. But it's running at full blast here. Maybe I'll do better than I did last night with it. We'll have to see. And last night I was running it on the laptop where I had sound. The music on this game is awesome too, so it's definitely worth checking out. But yeah, we are at it's a full 60. And this is 4K. Now granted, it might be rendering at a lower resolution, but let me check the video options and see what it's. Yeah, no, it's not presenting a resolution setting here. But yeah, 4K, 60 frames per second on a $135 PC. I mean, I don't think you can buy a Nintendo Switch for this price. And we'll see how it does with Team Fortress in a minute here. I'm not doing well with my controller. I was using the Sega controller last night that they make. It was perfect for this game. And you can lock in your diagonal here, so you don't have to keep moving that when you shoot diagonally. So if I hold, oops, I gotta get. There we go. Look at that move. Wasn't that great? Oops. Then I died stepping on the electrical thing. Yeah, the little fan I can hear going a little bit, but it's running perfectly here at 60 frames per second. Pretty remarkable. Yeah, so these N100 chips are spectacular. So I'm impressed with that. Let's take some questions here, and we'll keep going. So yeah, we're looking at the little GM. So right now, this is the one that's running the game. All right, what do we got here? Hamda Brown is back. Yeah, it's got some Turrican vibes. It's got some Contra vibes. For me, that reminds me a lot of Contra. Will it run Crysis? We can check that out. But yeah, it's definitely a Contra kind of thing. Frosty Winnipeg is here. Yeah, so the Ryzen stuff will be better, much better than this would be. But this is $134 right now, so that's why we're talking about it. And I haven't looked for the Ryzen ones, but poke around on the deal days and see what you find. And Chicopee can get the, yeah, so you're closer to your, so most of the Connecticut stations come out of like Hartford anyhow, so you're a lot closer. I'm way south, so that's why I'm having a hard time getting the Springfield ones. All right, so let's go and see if that other game has finished downloading yet here. I'm impressed. I mean, granted, that's not a terribly demanding game, but it's still pretty remarkable that it can run it at all. I do have Crisis in my library, I think. Let's take a look. I love the way this keyboard sounds, too. I thought I had Crisis. I guess I don't. I could have sworn I bought it. No, I know I have it, because I paid for it. Maybe I didn't get it on Steam. I wonder if I have it on the Epic Store. I'll have to check the Epic Store and see if I have it there. But we will continue downloading Team Fortress here, which takes like forever. And I can run a quick speed test, too, if you're curious about the network performance. Granted, we're downloading a game in the background here, so that might impact things a little bit. But let's see how we do. Yeah, now it's getting clogged up. There we go. Yeah, so that's our 2.5 gigabit Ethernet cranking away. And that's while we're downloading a Steam game, too. Isn't that crazy? It's absurd. For $135, like, really? It's pretty wild. So Itsy uses it. It's party uses it for Plex server, perfect for Plex serving. And Intel chips are better than Ryzen's are for Plex serving. There's some that work, but QuickSync is an Intel thing, so you're better off with Intel for media serving, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm cranking them out. This was another last-minute one. I found. So it's been one of those days where I've been running around, driving kids everywhere, and I got a lot of prep work done for something, and I was like, I could record it now, but I have some time tomorrow. I only had an hour, so I was like, well, the Prime sale's still going on. This thing's a great deal, so why don't we just do a quick one? And that's what I did there. Grand Admiral Thrawn is here too. I've got the whole of the former Empire with us. So yeah, we're still waiting for this to finish up downloading. Let me see if I can find my Epic Game Store thing. And I may have bought it on that. Let me take a look at my email. Because I know I bought Crisis for something because I was reviewing something and people were curious. Let's see. It might be in my Epic Store. So I know this. We're downloading Team Fortress for an excellent chef. And I did not see you answer my question about which version of Minecraft you wanted to try. So let me know. But this will take another 5 minutes here to download. So it's pulling in about, it's not coming in as quickly as I would like, but that's like Steam in the afternoon I found is pretty slow. So if you click the link in the description, it'll take you right over to Amazon where it's featured front and center. This is the GMK Tech G3, I think is what this one is. Yeah, the G3. It'll take you right in. Code Venom Snakes is here. Street Fighter 6, I'd say probably not. I don't think I have Street Fighter 6, otherwise I'd try it. I have Street Fighter 2. I think I've got Street Fighter 5, but none of those are going to run very well on here. But older stuff runs great. So let me see what else I have installed on here. If we go over to, so I have Burnout Revenge installed. I think this one runs. Oh, that's the PlayStation one. Never mind. But we could run it. Yeah, let's just launch it anyhow. So you can get EmuDeck for Windows. I'm going to show you another thing in a minute that also works pretty nicely. So this is Burnout Revenge for the PlayStation, an emulation that we're running here. Flood of Sins is joining us again. So, and hello, Roger P., who jumped into the Amazon chat. And Britt and A and AZ, thank you for the follows on Amazon. All right, so now we are looking at my controller just turned off. Did the battery die? Of course it probably did. Hopefully it comes back here. Oh, I guess it's been on. It just isn't lighting up in the right spot. There we go. I may have to, there we go, load profile. So now we're doing some PlayStation 2 emulation just to see what we can do with this thing. That's right, we got AMD's big event tomorrow. It takes me a while to get that stuff because I have to wait for a shipping product to see how it all performs. All right, so here we go. Let's do a I'm just looking to see what kind of level we can do here. The Grand Prix take a while to do, so let's go back one notch and see if there's another race. Let's do a race. Okay. We'll see how it performs. Spoiler alert, it performs quite well. Robert Keska, thank you for the follow. So again, we are running this on our little GMK Tech PC here, which is one of these deals on Amazon today. It's already a good deal in of itself, but like really, look at this. So this is a PlayStation 2 game. This is Burnout Revenge. It just took a little bit of a hit there, so we're just under 60 frames per second. I think I actually turned up the resolution a bit, so that could be contributing to it. But now we're pretty much at a full 60 or really close to it. So, you know, PlayStation 2 is probably at the limit to what this can do. But look how nice it's running. So it's staying pretty good at 60 here. And sometimes with these emulated games, there's some shaders that they have to load up on the fly. So you get a little bit of lag when you first get going, and then it settles down. But yeah, here we are, still holding true at 60. A little blip there. But it's doing pretty well here. A little bit of screen tearing. I have to get the VSync straightened out on this too. But I mean, this looks playable to me, right? Solid 60 frames per second. And I think if you were to do the inflation calculation of what this machine would have cost at the time of the PlayStation's release, it's crazy. But look how great this is running. So, again, another example of just how good this little PC is. It's just, it always impresses me. I can't get over it, how good it is. Would this mini PC work well in tandem with a low-powered NAS? Yes. Yeah, it would actually. And the reason is I don't know if you were here a second ago, but we ran the network test on the Ethernet. So it's got 2.5 gig Ethernet. So it's got a lot of networking capacity too. So it's great as a little server. If you've got a good speed on your NAS, it'll communicate quickly with it. And mine, I'll pull up the overhead here again. So mine I have dual booting right now. So we're running Windows on this drive, but I have Ubuntu on this one. So it's got the best of both worlds. And what we're doing right now is we are just pulling in Team Fortress 2 to answer a viewer's question. And the only fighting game I have on Steam, I think, is Street Fighter V. I mean, I could install it. I just don't think it's going to run very well. Let me look and see here. I have a huge Steam library, and I don't play any games. Let's see, action, adventure, casual, racing, RPG. They don't have like a fighting category. Well, I got Street Fighter V, Street Fighter 4, and I have Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. What's that got? That must be like the Street Fighter 2 stuff. So it's funny, I buy these games to demo things, and then I forget that I have them. So I must have bought this like 12 times already on different platforms. Then I have Street Fighter V, and that's 45 gigabytes. It'll take forever to install. Street Fighter 4 is only 15. And the RAM is upgradable. So I'll pull up the overhead here again. It's only got a single channel memory, so right here, you can pull that out. So the one that's on sale has got 8 gigs, and you can pull that out, put in a 16. That's what this one has, a 16 gig. But even at 8, for like a little Linux server, I mean, that's great. And it's really good. And as you saw, it's so easy to pop the hood on this thing, too. So it does get a little warm, but I think in my testing, I didn't see any thermal throttling with it. And we are almost done with the installation here. And the trackball is a Kensington. I just got it out because it fits well on the desk. This is a Slim Blade. I can put a link in the video description. I did review it, but the algorithm did not deliver that video to anybody. So I will put this an affiliate link in there for you all. Let's see. Do they sell it anymore? Yes, they do. It's $100, but it is not a sale item today. Let's see if I can tag it on YouTube here. Let's see, Kensington. Let's try it on here. Kensington Slim Blade. Let's see if it pops up anywhere. Oh, look at that. All right, check it out. I'm going to try this now. We're going to put it into the YouTube stream here. I'm just trying to find the right price because these are all like from third-party sellers. That's the problem with what YouTube is doing right now with their shopping platform. I'm going to do the Amazon one. YouTube shopping platform links to all these third-party sellers, and you don't get the best price. So the best price is this one. That'll take you right to Amazon. Not Enough Tech, thank you for the follow. All right, we're almost there. But yeah, Kensington Slim Blade. You know what's cool about this too? Check it out. When you're on a website, if you twist the ball, isn't that cool? And it's got like a little haptic motor, so it's got a little click to it. Listen. Isn't that cool? And of course the ball, you can take the ball out and throw it at people. It's pretty hefty. So I don't recommend throwing it hard at people, but it's an option if you're having a bad day. All right, we're almost done with Team Fortress installation here. We'll see how it runs. I've never played Team Fortress before. And CR Paul says he got the, oh, perfect. Yeah, it's a hit or miss whether you're going to get the thing or not, right? And thank you, Anthony. Yeah, if you all like doing these deal streams, I'll do them all the time. I never like to become this home shopping club thing, but there's times where there's stuff that's really good that's not that expensive, and this is one of those things. So I'm happy to do it. If you follow me on Amazon, I do pop on from time to time too. Trackballs aren't on a hill anymore. I don't know what you mean by that. But yeah, you get that's what they do, right? Yeah, so what happened with YouTube Shopping is that they have arrangements with a number of retailers. And in this area, it's Walmart, Newegg, Target. But what they do all the time is they automate the placement of these tags, and they don't differentiate between third party and first party. I have a child visiting me. What's up, Ellie? Why is your face all blue?
You live again?
I'm live again. Why is your tongue all blue? Oh, you had a lollipop. Can I get you something? What do you need? So my daughter Ellie is coming back down again. We're leaving in about a little while, okay? So we're just verifying this right now. We'll see what happens here. What can I do for you?
Can I say hi?
You want to say hello to everybody? And can you tell them why you're blue? Your lips are blue. Your teeth are blue. What did you eat?
I ate one of those, those things.
No. Come here. Why don't you say hello to everybody? So this is Ellie coming over to say hi.
It's like that. It's like that baby bottle.
Okay.
Big thing. The baby bottle with sugar in it.
Oh, you just ate sugar?
With the sugar and then
Yeah.
the stick, and then you lick this.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Got it.
Does anybody else know what I'm talking about?
I think yes, everyone watching has eaten one of those before. The thing with the stick. All right, so here's Team Fortress 2. We're going to load that up real quick. Let's go the other way. Got to go this way. And show everybody your blue. You're so blue.
Hello.
So what can I do for you?
I'm lonely.
You're lonely upstairs? Okay. Well, we're testing out this little mini PC right now.
Mini PC.
Mm-hmm. So show everybody again how blue you are. I don't think they saw you the first time. This is Ellie.
Hello there. What's track?
Oh, the trackball. That somebody was asking about the trackball.
How do you?
Yeah, I got the.
Looks like a monitor or something.
Because I had the wrong thing up. I had that picture up. So this one is what is on preview, and then when I hit the space bar, it goes live like that.
Oh.
So if you lean in a little bit, everybody can say hello.
Hi.
So you're bored and lonely?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm almost done.
Well, I'm not bored, but I'm lonely.
You're bored. You're just bored, or you're lonely. Well, you're always bored, right? All right. So.
Go from. Oh, that person's from Canada.
Oh, where is that? Oh yeah.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Joe Tyson is joining us. Say hi to Joe Tyson. See?
Hello there.
Yep. Put that up on there. See that? Not Enough Tech got one of these earlier. The N100. Yep, that's what we got here. Thank you for the kind words on the channel. Off topic. Which one? So I do prefer the HD home run to the Tableau just because you have more flexibility. Unfortunately, what's going to happen with all of this stuff is that in the very near future, none of it's going to work because they're encrypting everything. Which, isn't that awful that they're encrypting the public airwaves? Don't you think that's terrible?
I don't know what you're talking about. But for those of you who weren't here on the last live stream, this office is a mess.
Yeah, talk to the camera.
This office is a big mess.
Is it?
Yeah.
And who did I offer money to help me clean it up?
Me and Kira.
Yeah, how come you guys haven't done it yet?
Kira is my sister.
And how come you haven't done it yet?
Because you never let us. Because when I asked you, like, I'm too tired right now. Let's do it later. And then we never got to do it later.
I dispute that. By the way, she also went to the dentist today, and you have no cavities, right? Mm-hmm. So then what did we do when we get home? You loaded up on a bag of sugar,
Yeah.
which is why your mouth is blue.
Yeah.
There you go. So LF Extra has found one. This thing was, I think, the find of the year. I do this video every year of like the top things that I found over the course of the year, and this one is going to probably be top of the list right now, just because of the price point and the performance level.
Everybody say in the chat, Lon's office is messy. Say that.
You want someone to say that?
Yes.
Yep.
Somebody says that, I'll be happy.
Yeah. So Ellie had the blue sugar in the stick thing. So.
Like,
Mark A likes the live streams.
like the baby bottle thing, but like it has sugar inside of it.
Yeah, that's.
And then the thing that's like sticky.
It's got
on
a
the
stick.
top.
You have the stick, and you put the stick in the sugar. No.
It's sticky on top.
Okay.
It's like the top of the baby bottle, and it's sticky on top. And then like you flip it upside down, and then you suck on it.
You kids have stuff that I can't comprehend.
Yeah.
In my day, you got a little pouch. You had a plastic a stick that you lick the stick and you put it in the sugar and then eat the sugar. That's what you would do with it. And my parents didn't understand that. So, all right. So how do we play this game here? So we're going to go find a game.
Can everybody on the camera see what you're doing?
They're seeing this right now. So we're going to say
Can I press the space bar?
community servers training. I want to do some training here. Let's just see how
Can you
it
click
plays.
the space bar?
What's that?
Can you click the space bar?
Don't push the space bar. If you put, well, you can. If you push it, we go back up. See? Watch. Push it. See?
Hello, you mom.
So I could train you to do this. I can pay you to sit here and push the buttons for me.
I do it right now.
Huh? Well, you're still in training. I don't think you're ready yet. All right. So JJ Mart likes my dad mode. Every day is dad mode for me,
Yes.
right? Don't mess up Daddy's hair.
But I want to.
I need a haircut.
You do need to.
Okay, this feature is not recommended on... Okay, let's just keep it enabled here and see what it says. All right, so let's skip the movie. All right, so right now, we are in
Why do
team...
you have a gun?
Because this game has a gun. It's actually a bazooka. It's not a gun.
Oh.
So we're actually running at 103 frames per second right now. So I think to the extent that, will this run Team Fortress, the answer is definitely yes.
Well, bye, people. I'm going to go.
You're going away?
Yes.
People like you. I think they like you more than me. Maybe you should stick around a little bit more.
Oh, why? You want me to take over your YouTube channel?
No, I think you could just be like a guest star. Maybe that'll help my numbers a little bit. Yeah, Ellie will be a non-paid intern. Well, so when I was a kid, I worked for my dad. And so what would happen is when I got my driver's license, I got a car. The deal was I have to come work for him after school. So I would drive up there.
You couldn't have a car if you didn't work for him?
Yeah. Why? You got to be able to pay for the car somehow. So I'd go up after school and I would work. And then, bye, Ellie Belly. And at the end of the week, he would give me a check. I would then give him back the check. And then he would hand me $20, which was the balance of what was left after the car payment and and the insurance. Okay, you can leave. Close the door. No. Otherwise, the heat comes out. We're leaving in about 20 minutes. Okay. All right. So it does run. I don't know how to get out of this room I'm in, unless I'm supposed to do it. Oh, F2. Okay. So I've never played this before, so it looks pretty cool. All right. S to backwards, A. Okay, spacebar to continue. Okay, here we go. But yeah, so this is running at like 190 frames per second. So definitely playable. Let's take a look at the settings here and see how far we can push it now. So if we go back to video, and I'm pretty sure this is the same engine as Half-Life, right? Source engine. So let's push it to 4K and see what happens. So now we're at 4K. Let's see if it's probably going to crash now. Let's see. I did see that. What do they call it? Alarmo? Is that what they call the new clock? Well, here's this good. Calamity. Ellie equals engagement Ellie, the engagement intern. That sounds good. Your engagement Ellie. That's what we're going to call you now. Engagement Ellie.
But I'm not engaged.
Huh? No, you're not engaged. We're talking about engagement.
What does that mean?
So you know when you watch those YouTube videos that I say rot your brain? So when you like them or subscribe, that's engagement. Or if you comment, that's engagement. Or if you chat with somebody in a YouTube video, that's engagement. You're not allowed to chat with anybody, though. So right now we're running at 4K at 30 frames per second. So 1080p is probably the best way to go with this thing. But it's still playable at 4K. Isn't that crazy? What do you think, Ellie? 4K, and it's playable.
What do you mean?
Huh?
What does the 4K mean?
4K is the resolution. So right, yeah, about 29, 30 frames per second right
So
here.
Is it a really old game?
It is an older game.
Oh, so it looks pretty well for an older game.
Yeah, exactly. But the newer games don't run so great. Somebody says we should have a YouTube channel for you called Lon.TV. So
You guys want that?
so well, I don't know if I don't know if my audience would like to watch the stuff that you like to watch. They're not into ASMR and all the other stuff that you.
I would never put ASMR on my YouTube.
You wouldn't? Okay. What would you put on your YouTube channel?
I don't know.
You don't know? So, well, that's why I keep telling you. If you want to do a YouTube channel, you got to really think about. You got to really plan it out. You know, you got to be very.
Unicorn emoji if you want me to have my own YouTube.
Okay, so she said if you want to watch her on YouTube, we need a unicorn emoji. All right, so I'm going to go back to 1080p here. But to answer the question that I got a little while ago from an excellent chef, Team Fortress 2 does run great. What?
It's a spider.
There's a spider? All right. How big of a spider is it? Okay. Just don't get near it.
It's a spider.
So it's pretty good.
Did anyone do in the chat a unicorn?
Let's see. I see some popcorns.
No, I don't want popcorn. I want unicorn guys.
No one has responded with a unicorn yet, but it's also on a delay, so that's why they haven't seen it yet. All right, so there you go. So that runs great. And I think somebody else wanted me to try a fighting game. So let me get out of here. How do we get out of this game? Options, advanced options. How the heck do we quit this game?
Can't quit.
We can quit. I just have to figure out where the quit button is.
Oh, people are commenting unicorns.
Okay, there we go.
Yay. What is this?
That came off of a thing I was playing with yesterday. It's garbage. So we will throw that out in a little
Why
bit.
is it like text messages? Oh, we're getting some unicorns. Daddy, you know what that means.
What's that?
You need to make me
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of people that like your dad, a lot of people who watch my channel don't know how to make unicorn emojis either.
Oh.
It's not our thing. We know how to make computers, like build computers and stuff, but that's
If you don't know how to make a unicorn emoji, like you don't know how to use the emojis, then you can just comment. Then you can just write the word unicorn.
All right,
and do
so
popcorn emoji to submit it. Popcorn.
all right, so what is
Or if you don't know how to do it, just do.
we got some unicorns here. So what else should we try on this? I was going to reboot it back into Linux real quick before we have to depart. So why don't we do another reboot here, because I know a lot of you are tuning in. So right now you saw Windows running on it. Don't be scared, Ellie, but we can take it apart like this. Ooh.
What the?
So what I've got here is Linux on this drive, and I have Windows on that one. So we can do a quick reboot here. So if I go restart, what we'll see when we restart,
Lon.TV.
oh, here comes the updates.
Wait, do in the chat what you want the YouTube channel to be named.
Space Marine 2. I don't think I've seen Space Marine 2. Warhammer 40,000. That's a new game, I think, huh? Yeah, that one's not going to run.
Wait.
But you can stream it. If it's supported on a streaming platform, you
Wait,
can
is
do it.
anybody giving a suggestion of what it could be named? Or is it still on the debate?
Well, Darth Vader here says Lon.TV.
Well, Lon.TV, do you guys want that, like a mini Lon.TV? Like, it's like a mini of this guy's YouTube channel?
So
Do you want that? Do you want, like,
Ned
a
Dredd
mini
put
of
up
this-
a goat.
A goat?
And Gene Drick says is messy. There's some messy stuff there. Fun fact for Ellie, the unicorn is the national animal of Scotland. Did you know that?
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. Who said that?
That was Ian H.
Ian H. Thank you for the fun fact.
So there you go. All right, so unfortunately we have an update to run, which always happens when I'm in the middle of a stream. It didn't even give me the choice. It was on the red
Wait, did anybody
update
put
thing.
any suggestions for names?
Not yet, because I don't think they really know what you're into. So you like to play Roblox, right?
Yeah.
Is that your favorite game?
No, Tokaboka.
Tokaboka is your favorite game. There's a lot of Tokatubers out there, so
Say yes if you know what Tokaboka is.
I bet you not many people do. So when this reboots, we'll go into Linux real quick, and you can see how
Can you show us
Ubuntu
now?
runs on it. Well, right now we're going to leave it on there for a second until it's done.
Say do one.
You can do one. Okay. Why don't you just do it slowly and say hello again? So the camera's right here. That camera. See? All right. So we are rebooting. And so when you install Linux on the other drive, what will happen is the grub booter is going to take over. So if I wanted to go to Windows, I would just select the Windows thing there. But we're going to go to Ubuntu.
Did anybody comment?
And now we're going to load up
Father,
Ubuntu.
Father, did anybody comment?
And Josiah
Somebody
says
can it,
everything is good today. Yes, so it was.
somebody said, can it run Space Marine 2?
And yes, I answered that already. The answer is no to that one, because Space Marine 2 is a brand new game that this little mini PC. So what do you think this computer costs, Ellie?
Probably about
What do you think?
$300.
Nope,
Is it more?
it's
or
less.
I swear, it's $20. It's not $20.
No,
right?
it's 100. So it's on sale for $135.
That's good.
Like, that's what I said. That's why I'm doing this stream, to let everybody know that this is a good deal. So
Yeah, so if you want to get this, go ahead. It's a good deal for how much it costs.
it's actually faster than your Chromebook.
Then it's a really good deal.
Yeah, it's a great deal.
Yeah, my Chromebook was...
So we can go to visit the Tokaboka website here.
Yay, Tokaboka.
So this is what Ellie likes to play, is Tokaboka.
Tokaboka.
But I mean, as you can see, we're in Ubuntu Linux right now.
You a kid. You a kid.
We're in Ubuntu Linux right now. We're browsing the web. We are at a screen resolution of, be careful, don't touch the you want to mess up my dad's screen here. So we're at 4K 60 right now.
Oh, Unicorn
And
TV?
it's so quick.
Wait, can you see in the chat if somebody suggested anything?
And then we
Wait,
could-
is Tokaboka Days out yet?
Tokaboka what?
Days.
What's Tokaboka Days?
Tokaboka
Is that the
Days.
3D one they're doing?
Yeah, and it's a 2-player game. So if you don't have Tokaboka, I suggest Tokaboka Days.
Tokaboka Days. Oh, here it is.
Tokaboka Days.
Yep.
Wait, is it?
Well, I think it's still just in Australia right now.
No, it's more than Australia.
Oh, is it?
Can you? There's somewhere on the app where you can see where it is in the
Okay.
world.
We have to check your iPad and see if it's out on the iPad yet. But
Tokaboka Days is Tokaboka,
So-
but it's a 2-player, like it's multiple player game.
I see. All right, so I don't have this installed yet, but let's do a little terminal thing here. We're going to do a quick install of LibreOffice.
LEMK. No, I'm blah, totally not a bot. I don't like that name.
What?
It was LEMK Tech.
All right.
I'm not doing, so I think you guys are a little bit confused. I'm not doing technology on my
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Like, I will do technology, but like,
Yeah,
not
parents
like, well,
parents sure
do
do know
you
what
bring
Tokaboka is.
technology?
All right, I have to do a little update
Unless
here.
I get paid a bunch of money. Why is it all so shiny than the rest of them?
What's that?
Why is it all keyboard so shiny than the rest?
Because the R button is what I use for record. And so when I hit record, that's when I hit that key. I hit more than most.
Oh, so you
so-
got Soa?
So do you know what a Cabbage Patch Kid is?
No.
I bet you don't. Back in my day, that was like the most sought-after toy ever. Grandma Sherry, she had to like fight off throngs of people to get Cabbage Patch Kids at a department store when it came out. It was insanity. Ellie McTech, I like that. I like that name.
I don't like
Okay.
that name. Ellie McTech. Like, I understand how you like it. It's just like not my favorite.
Not your
Like,
favorite.
can you see what other things?
Ellie's channel could have you and me playing classic. Oh, that might be kind of fun. So I talked about doing that with your sister too, which was having something where I play games with you guys that I used to play as a kid.
Yeah.
Did you want to do that? You and your sister are so busy; it's hard to come up with.
Like the video if you guys want that.
So right now, what we're doing, everybody, just in case everyone's asking, we switched from Windows to Linux, and then we're going to go in a minute here before Ellie takes over my channel.
I will take over.
You will take over my channel.
Does anybody want me to take over his YouTube channel?
You have to review stuff like I do.
Why is there a banana?
Where?
Wait, there.
Let me see it. We'll pick it up. Oh, that's the banana USB hub.
What's a banana?
We did a gadget haul a few months ago, and it never made its way to the recycling. I think that's so. BB Garnett's got a great idea for a business here, which is like having a place where kids and adults can go to play with old toys. That's a really good idea. That would actually do well, I think.
So it might go
And you know
well.
what's interesting too is that maybe I'm just getting ageist here, but
Wait, can you
when I was a kid, there was things to be excited about, right? Like there was things like you had movies. There was everything was new all the time in the 80s, and the 70s, and the 60s.
Wait, can I see what?
And maybe I'm just getting old and like not with the times, but I feel like there's not a lot of new things anymore.
Ellie,
It's all
Unicorn TV.
reboots.
Yeah, no, did anybody... Why don't I have...
So that's what I think. All right, so now,
Matt, why is there no suggestions for names?
Roblox Explorer.
What if I just
could be
have a
that.
name named E? You don't like
Calamity Justin wants to know, does she have her radio operator's license? That's right, you got to get your amateur radio license first. Then you can.
What's that?
So you know my radio over there that I talked to, the one that's over on the other side of the room?
Yeah.
The big radio? The ham radio? We talk to people in other parts of the country.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get a license and you can do that. All right, so let's install, let's see if it installs now. So what I'm installing right now is on Linux.
Wow.
Oh, we have an operator in the chat here, Victor Alpha 3
Victor,
Delta Bravo Unicorn is here, 73.
Do you know what? Okay, you know, I'm not even.
Yeah, she needs a pilot. You need to get a pilot's license too. So we did play Flight Simulator one night with her sister, and as her sister was flying, Ellie cut the power to the airplane, and Kira saved it though, didn't she?
What do you mean?
Kira recovered from the stall that you created when you cut power to her airplane.
Wait, remember? So what I did that night was I just went down.
Yep.
Crash, and then another crash. Yeah.
I recall you flying okay too. All right, so we've got this Office suite installed. This is Linux. This is all free, and look how fast and responsive this is. I think it's really.
Is that Google Docs?
This is not Google Docs. This is called LibreOffice.
Wait, can I try to type with it and see how it works?
You want to type on this keyboard?
Can I sit?
Yeah, we're gonna go in a minute. Okay, come here. So, Ellie's gonna type something out real quick in LibreOffice
Okay.
as she takes over Daddy's channel here.
Yeah, same.
This is what happens when she's left alone upstairs. She gets bored. Okay, so why don't you type something really quick?
Wait, where's the mouse?
The mouse is a trackpad,
Okay,
trackball.
so right.
And make the font bigger. And we got to make sure we are appropriate for live streaming. So no, there we go. Oh, you spelled from wrong. There you go. Oh, I had the caps lock on.
Oh.
They teach you about caps lock in school? There you go. Your Chromebook doesn't have a caps lock.
Yeah, it doesn't, but my
Yeah.
keyboard does. Wait, wait, is there different fonts?
What's that?
Is there different fonts?
Typing of the day. So, the bottom line with this computer, as we're wrapping up here, is that it is a good deal. And for 135 bucks, you can't get better than this one at this point. So 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gigabytes of storage. It'll come with Windows 11 Pro on board. Throw in an M2 SATA drive, dual boot to Linux. You're in good shape. Oh hey, so Catwo Ellie is from Greece, where your friend is from.
Ooh, I love Greece. Greece is interesting. So the person is from Greece. Do you like Greek culture?
Well, she's from Greece, so they're from Greece. Catwo's from Greece.
Greek culture?
Of course, I'm sure Catwo does like Greek culture because they're from Greece. So I am sure they do. So Ellie's best buddy is I think is her mom Greek, right? And so Ellie's been learning a little bit of Greek and learning how to write it.
You guys are paying attention to what I'm saying.
They are. They're wondering why you're yelling. You know why? Because you know why? When you write in all caps online, it's like you're yelling. Yeah, but it's my fault because they made the font really big so they could see it.
Wait 1 second. Comment yes or no.
Wait, let's see what it say. Wait, hang on. Let's scroll back up here and see what we've got. Okay.
He
Womp
doesn't want for.
Okay, so Ellie wrote, hello from Ellie. Do you guys want me to have a YouTube channel? Comment, smiley face, if you want me to have my own YouTube channel without one. Womp womp. All right.
So does anybody want
Okay,
to?
why don't you go upstairs? We're going to get ready to go, okay? So can you say goodbye to everybody? You say goodbye to everybody? Not yet. So now she's in charge. So the other one, which we didn't get to today, is this little guy. This one performs a little better than this one does, the little one, because it has the N97 processor on board versus the N100. The N97 is actually a little quicker than the N100, but the upgradability of this one and the price, I think, make it the better of the two. And there you go. All right. So say goodbye to everybody.
Wait, I need to.
We got.
Goodbye.
All right. Make your way upstairs. We got to go take the dog out real quick. And
Goodbye, everybody.
all right, get up there.
Have a
Get up there.
nice day. Oh no, I got no. In person, I am not yelling. I'm not yelling.
I know you're not. No, they don't say.
My
No,
dad just put it on caps lock.
yes, I did.
So
It looks like you're yelling.
I'm not yelling. So don't worry.
Okay.
Goodbye.
All right. And to finish up the questions here, it ran Team Fortress 2. It ran Iron Meat, the new game that we've been playing the last couple days. So it's good stuff. So all right, let me run here before my daughter takes over the channel and fires me. Would you fire me? You probably would.
Because it'll be my YouTube channel.
Yeah, she's going to
You're
take over.
fired.
I'm fired. So there you go. So I'm fired, but we will be back again soon. And if you are looking for a good deal on the GMK Tech, today's the day, $135. I think it's a great price.
Hey, Catwell, I think
Yeah.
it's cool that you're from Greece.
Yeah, no frostbite. No, she had a sugary snack apparently.
Yeah, don't worry, I don't have frostbite. make it piece
The blue, one of those blue sugar things. So
So some of you might not know this if you're old, but like
Oh.
like those.
show them your purple hair. See,
You like my hair?
very nice.
You like
Okay.
My hair? You like my hair?
Okay.
Well, I think we have to end the live stream.
Yes, we do. So say
We
goodbye.
gotta Go to dinner.
Yep.
We are going to see our family.
Yep. Good. Go upstairs. I'll be right there.
No, I'm leaving when you end the live.
Okay. All right, everybody. So we will be. I'll be back again soon. Hit the notification button, and hopefully.
Subscribe if you want me to have my own YouTube channel. That will come soon.
Okay. We're gonna get working on that. All right, everybody.
Yay.
We will catch you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. All right.